from others. I mean, maybe not in other areas, but we're seeing some flooding this time in different places than we've seen it before. But it's getting better, like Mr. Conrad said. Is that we went by that peak high tide. We hope that's the last one we have to go through. But I would say it's pretty similar flooding downtown to that.
If people need rescue or help, how does that work?
Call 911 and they will get the message to us, and we will get a crew to you as soon as we can. I mean, right now before we came on, we were making multiple rescues at that time. So we're just having to stack those calls up and make them as we can get to them.
People wanting to know, how can we find out the road conditions in Zone A, which is an evacuation zone, along the St. Johns River? What's your message?
Yeah, so again, continue to stay in place for as long as you can until we get the information out. As soon as we're able to do an assessment, once we know that it's safe to get out and about, and fire will be able to get out there, as well as engineers and coastal assessments, we will get that information out through our public information office, quickly through our social media and through press releases.
Evangeline wanting to know about Crescent Beach, southern St. Johns County. Any updates on there? Anything you've heard?
Yeah, so what we know is that it's significantly flooded in the Summer Haven area. Matanzas Inlet is all underwater, and so I've not been out there this afternoon yet to see if it's receded at all, but at storm surge it was very high. We know that there's been a breach obviously at Summer Haven area, and that water is still pretty high in inland in the Crescent Beach area.
Again, if you're just joining us and you have any questions about Tropical Storm Ian, call 904-824-5550. Any final thoughts here before we wrap up this Facebook Live, because we have several meetings that we have throughout the day monitoring this. Mr. Conrad, any final thoughts?
Sure. As I started in the beginning, I would just tell everybody to remain in place. Bear with us just a little bit longer. This storm will pass, and in the meantime, call and check on your friends and your loved ones, check on your community members. At the end of the day, this will be a community response. And so we're going to be here to support the community. We're going to provide all the assets and resources that we have to make sure you're safe, that your families are taken care of, but we want to hear from you as well, whatever we can do to respond as quickly as possible. So continue to remain safe, and our prayers are with the people of St. Johns County as well as with the people of the state of Florida.
And Chief Jeff Perrette, if you would like to say any final...
I would echo those comments, but I'd also say give us patience, because when this weather clears and we can get crews out to do those rapid damage assessments, we've got to ensure that those roads are safe for you to travel and it's safe for you to go back to your house. Making sure there's no down power lines and those things have been taken care of, the roads are clear before we can let you go back into the evacuated area. So I just ask for patience.